Okay, here we have a garden update. Now keep in mind, I have a full-time job and I tutor at night, so the weeds may be a bit out of control. But anyhow, here we have our garlic, if you can see it amongst the weeds. Over here we have our kale. Kale's coming up great. We grew that from seed. Looks good. Okay, next. We have our, what are these? These are sugar peas. So we have our sugar peas. They look good. I'm gonna have to trellis them so they have something to grow up. They're not all over the garden. Our carrots are looking great. Not many weeds, so it's looking good. And then here we have our small white onions. Again, some problematic weeds, but nothing major. All right, and then over here, strawberries are looking good. Now these flowers, I'm gonna pick these off. I won't do it today, but we don't want strawberries till next year. If we get strawberries this year, they'll be really small. Okay, so our potatoes have taken off, the Yukon Gold potatoes. So I'll show you each basket of those. And this one looks really great. And there's our Yukon Gold. I don't know what the deal with that small one is, but I'm not complaining. And then here's the last bucket. And again, there's 1, 2, 3, and the small one's the fourth one. It got a little frost issue the other night, so that might be a problem, but again, they look good. I don't know if you can see these, but we have our raspberry plants that I've planted. I think this is new since last time, so raspberries. Just the stalk for right now. Get another one. I think I've planted like 10. This one's got some green on it, so it's growing, so that's nice. So there's that. And then over here to this part, now we had to have some issues. So here are our pepper plants. There's our peppers. Those look pretty good. I just watered them. And these ones here, I don't know if you can see, but we tried to grow them from seed inside. We put them outside too early, so that cold night about a week and a half ago or so just kind of killed them all. But those are the peppers from seeds, and the ones that are a little bit bigger, they're from the Eastburn farm. And then we got our tomatoes here. So these tomatoes, these are Eastburn tomatoes. So we got a little bit of everything here. Thanks, George Eastburn. And they look great. And again, these had some frost issues, but they've recovered and they look good. There were 1 or 2 that I had to replant, but you can see like there's still some residual effects from the frost, but overall they're looking good. And again, this one has some, you can see the brown on the leaves from the frost that we had, but they're recovering nicely. And then over here, this giant mess, you can't see anything yet, but those where my asparagus are growing, and I'm gonna have some weeding to do, but that's okay. And then this area here, I don't know if you can see, but cut a hole through the paper, and those are our scarlet runner beans. And then right down the middle here, these are our long green cucumbers. So we'll see how this all works out. And then along here, along the fence line, which kind of, just to give you perspective, there's the house, there's the barn. Right along the fence line here, we grew some sunflowers, so we'll see if these come up along here. And there's our bluebird box, and I think the bad news is the bluebird box. I think all the birds, I think they died. But I checked once and couldn't quite tell. I'll check again in another day or 2. All right, so there's the garden. And way back in the back, I don't know if you can see it, is the beehive. And there's the king of the castle, Wilson, over there, protecting the domain.